Hello. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the delay is manageable. Okay. So, I was gonna do a video about this, but I decided just go live and just test the live feature, right? This is my first time doing a live stream, so bear with me, right? So, I'm just gonna share my screen and show you a video that I just came across recently that I found really interesting. And I feel like educational channels and business channels would benefit from this, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, so as you can see, I came across this video recently, like about 3 or 4 days ago. And obviously, from the title, like you have to click on it. When I looked at this, I think it was if this found you on April 8th, you're meant to be a millionaire, which ironically I was on April 9th when I saw this. So time zones. But as you can see, she's changing the title every single day. So anytime you watch this video, it will be the target. You will be the target audience. So, and if you take a look at this video, so which we'll be doing in a second, you will see something very interesting. She actually doesn't fucking talk in this video. She just does this intro, I believe, like 50 seconds. And then all of the video is just like hand signs and breathing exercises and stuff like that. Just very interesting how this video is going viral. Like it's at almost 400K in 13 days for just 1 minute, essentially. And the rest of it is just nothing. I wouldn't say nothing, but you know what I mean. It's just no talking, no typical YouTube stuff. So let me just stop the music. I know you can't hear it, but it's in my fucking ear. Okay. Ooh, so calm now. Anyways, so if you see this title, right, it's very exciting. So people naturally are gonna click on this because especially if she's changing the title every single day. So every day you look at this video, like you will hit. Damn. I meant you will click on this video because you're watching it on that day. But for me, technically, as you can see, I don't know if you can see my time, but yeah, it's like 2:30 a.m. but April 12th. So I'm 1 day off, I guess, because I'm not gonna be a millionaire. Now let's see the video, okay? Let's just go how she starts the video.
Hello and welcome.
So if we're going by the typical YouTube advice, this is very boring. At least to me, I guess.
You were pulled to this video because your soul knows that somewhere in a parallel reality, there's a version of you who is a multimillionaire.
She's talking in a very slow and calm manner. So, like as you can see, in 15 seconds, we don't know what the fuck is going on in this video. So most people would have left by now, but I guess almost 400K people didn't. So it gotta be something to it, right? Let's just keep watching, I guess.
If that reality wasn't already part of your destiny, you would have simply skipped this video. If we haven't met, my name is Owa, and I'm a certified Reiki master.
You can't even hear her.
In this session, I will help you to collapse old timelines and align you with your multi-millionaire reality, where money flows to you without any resistance.
Okay, so let's just
destiny,
skip this intro.
simply consent to receive. And now, let us begin.
So as you can see, the whole video, so 15 minutes is just gonna be this. Which is very interesting to me. I'm not gonna lie. I found it real cool that you can do this and still go viral on YouTube. Which goes to show that any advice that you hear on YouTube from me, from anyone else, actually doesn't mean shit. Like, if you want to do whatever you want to do, you can do it and still go viral and still find success. So, like, that's why it's very interesting to me seeing videos like this go viral. And if we go, like, there's multiple people doing the same thing. Obviously, there's this one, which is a month ago. So I'm assuming that she took the idea from this, which I haven't seen this video yet. So let's see if there's anything, if they are very similar or not.
If you've clicked on this video right now, then this is no coincidence. This is confirmation from the universe that you are aligning with a future abundance. I've been to be very conscious because what you believe it. Force energy healing, a version of yourself need to do.
Okay, so around a minute, they stop talking and they start doing this. So there's a format to this, right? Oh,
And if you like,
this one is actually talking in the middle
you
of
can
it.
close your eyes and believe in the process. The star.
Yeah, so actually she did more. She did like something more interesting, which is like not talking throughout the whole video. At least he's like talking you through it, through the exercise that he's doing. But she was just doing it, right? And now let's look at her channel. See, like, when did she start this? A year ago. Which is probably like 2 years ago, I guess. Let's see the actual date. 2024, yeah. So like two years ago.
In this
And
session,
what's this?
you are calling the energy of financial universe, energies,
Hmm.
and low. These blocks are more.
So you see, like, she's been very consistent with the type of content that she's creating. And it would be interesting to see, like, if this content started blowing up when she started posting it, like, or was this just a recent viral moment that spiraled this whole thing and everyone started watching her videos? Because like, if you go to the oldest, it's like almost 1 million views, right? And the other ones are like 600, 600, 200, 1 million. So it's just interesting to me to find like channels like these, which I never knew these channels existed. And I've been watching YouTube like pretty much every day for like over 10 years now. Maybe even longer, like 2013, that's when I remember like watching YouTube every single day. Like there was never a day going by without me watching YouTube. And I've seen like multiple niches, multiple videos, multiple channels. But this never came across like my feed until recently. So it's very interesting. And as you can see, like her thumbnails is just like a screenshot from the video with a block of text on top of it, right? So what I'm trying to say is she doing this intentionally or just luck, right? Which I believe she's doing it intentionally because she's staying consistent on like her packaging. So she knows what she's doing. She knows that this style worked for her, so she's doing it. So based on this, and actually I've looked at her channel before, and I've seen that she only has like a donation link from PayPal. But for me, I actually see a huge potential for her to like create an offer and sell that offer to her audience, right? She can easily like make an offer to do like a one-on-one session doing whatever she's doing, and people would buy it. So like if you're watching, I don't know what's her name, Reiki, if you're watching, please make an offer because you're gonna make a shit ton of money. So yeah, it's very interesting. And what would we take from this? Because obviously, in my videos, I talk about business channels, educational channels, stuff like that, and this falls into it, right? But for us, right, for the typical person, because I'm not saying you should be making videos like this. Obviously, this is not your niche. It's just something interesting that came across my YouTube feed. But what you would take from this, I would say consistency. Like consistency definitely works. And this is proof of that, right? Like every single title, every single thumbnail, it's consistent. Actually, you know, I don't know what I'm chatting about right now. Because like this 777 meant to find you before things fall into place. Like if I see someone with this title and this thumbnail, I would have never thought that this video would get 54,000 views. Like legit. I can see why this video, which is the one I showed, because yeah, it's just playing into people's emotion. Everyone wants to be a millionaire, which is why it piqued my interest first, right? If you found this, you're meant to be a millionaire. So I can see why this video works. For sure. And you can see the format is repeatable. Watch this on April 11th. Don't skip. And it's the same, like the same format. If this found you on, watch this on. And let's see this video.
Hello and welcome. You're pulled to this video because your infinite self knows that somewhere there's a version of you.
Yeah, as you can see, she does say it, which is pretty cool. That she's actually informing the viewers that, yeah, she's changing the title every single day. The date's updated daily. She didn't have to do that, but it's pretty cool. So what would we take away from this? Let's go to this second channel. Obviously, this channel, yeah, looks a bit older than the other one. Again, doing this same thing. Let's see if this person has an offer. Linktree, brada. I hate link trees, by the way. Just
This is no coincidence.
if you want to sell me something, just give me the link. Don't let me choose. Just give me the link straight away. Okay, so website link for. Okay, so I guess her name is not Reiki. My bad. What's this? Reiki Master. Ah, her name is HOA. Hoa. Well, anyway, Hoa or HOA, I guess. If you're watching this, make an offer. Let's see. What's this person offer? Damn. Think I'm in the wrong business, you know? Giant AAA museum grade. The hell is this? What have I gotten myself into here, huh? Okay, so a manifesting ebook. $33. I bet you people buy these, you know? Candles, incense. Yeah, so if she makes an offer just like this, I'm pretty sure she will sell. Because I looked at the videos in her description, she doesn't have anything to offer. And for a channel that has been around for like 2 years, she should have an offer. But I guess she's making enough money from PayPal and the YouTube monetization that she didn't even need to do it, I guess. But yeah. Now, the next thing. Let's do some channel audits, right? I came across this channel, Full Metal Packet Podcast, on LinkedIn. And someone was asking for an audit for this channel, right? So I just did a quick audit for them. And as you can see, the channel, when I saw the name first, I thought it was about like, metal, like music. But then, if you look closely, Born to Code, like IT people, like cybersecurity and stuff. So that's the first thing that I would suggest for this channel, which is changing the name. Like, this name doesn't make any sense. And I'm not an IT person or something, but I would assume that full metal doesn't mean anything in like cybersecurity. I guess that this is just like a cool name that they came up with in ChatGPT, right? So first thing, change the name to something cybersecurity related so people can easily know what's this channel about, right? And the profile picture, the like personal brand side of me wants like have a face in here, right? I don't like looking at logos and in this case a helmet. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. So I would say like get a face to this channel. Because this is a podcast, right? Let's see who's the host of this podcast. I guess let's go for this video and
This
see.
is the first year ever in all the years that I've
I'll
been
assume
making
this is the
I would say
guest.
practical advice other than whenever a new end of
the process, or should we don't one of
Okay, so there's 3 people on this
those will survive
door
podcast.
walkers like
learning.
today, including Intel's Earth known for king to Matthew Rose,
Okay, so this looks like the host.
who's a long time secret. Most important, Dan.
Is there another one? Or is it just...
your previous predictions?
Okay, I'm assuming this is the guest and these 2 are the hosts. So just have these 2 in the profile picture. That creates instant like credibility. Like this is an actual person. Because like the full metal packet, like looking at this like this, right? Just with the helmet, the military helmet, full metal packet. This looks like an AI channel to me. And I mean, like, the videos are AI too, like, nothing human about this, right? So yeah, I'll say have these two in a picture, put it there. The banner doesn't actually matter. You can keep it like this, change it to the two hosts of this podcast. Now let's go to the videos. So I can see that they have a consistent thumbnail for each podcast. And then there is these clips, right? And I have a thing about like podcasts and clips from podcasts, right? I feel like it's better to post them on a different channel than posting everything on the podcast channel. Because like if we go to like Joe Rogan podcast, right? Videos. As you can see, like all the videos here are podcasts. And he has a separate channel for clips. The Joe Rogan podcast, let's do clips. Yeah, JRE clips, right? And here he posts like clips from his podcast. It can be like 1 minute 30, 15, 2 minutes, 8 minutes. It doesn't even matter. It's just like dumping just clips on these channels. So I feel like for this channel, they should keep it just for the podcast because it makes it easier to find. Like, let's say, for example, they haven't done many podcasts, but let's say I watched this podcast. And then I want to watch different podcasts from this channel, right? And let's say they have multiple videos, so just for the sake of the example. So like you'll be scrolling a lot, right? So when I come to this channel, I've watched this video. Then I click on the channel, want to watch more podcasts about like similar people. So I have to scroll all the way down through these like 1 minute, 4 minute clips just to find which video is the podcast. Because some of them, like, you have to really look to figure out if it's a podcast or a clip, right? So that's one thing. I would separate the two, keep this channel as the main channel for the podcast. So the videos will only be like 1 hour long and above. And there's another thing to it, by the way, actually, I forgot. For YouTube, right? If you're posting a 1 hour video and then posting a 3 minute video and then posting a 1 minute video. So as you can see, right? These 1 hour videos are getting more views than these clips, right? Because that's the target audience, like that's the podcast. You come here to listen to the podcast. So these clips that has like 5 views, 12 views, 7 views, it's signaling it to YouTube that this channel, when they post like shorter videos, people are not interested in it. They are only interested in the longer videos, right? And for YouTube, it's better because that means the viewer will stay longer on the platform. So they will not push these videos as they would with the podcast because it's on the same channel. I'm not saying YouTube doesn't push shorter videos. It's just because it's mixed in with these longer videos. It just creates this separation, right? Like YouTube doesn't, like, it pushes these videos at first to the same people who watch the longer form podcast, like the 1 hour, 1 hour 30. And people don't want to watch these clips because they watch the longer form podcast, so they know. So this way, by separating the two, you can see that it will be way more cleaner and you have a very consistent thumbnail on the channel. But more importantly, YouTube will push these videos better and will push these videos when it's on a separate channel that are just for clips better, because it will know who to push the videos for. And now, let's talk about thumbnails. First thing first, I don't know if it's like different people working on these thumbnails, because this and this does not make any sense to me. Like, if someone came up with this thumbnail, they kind of know what they're doing, right? Just text, the face of the guest, and saying something interesting, but which we'll get into in a bit, because some of these texts are horrendous. But when you look at these clips, the text is not even visible. Like, what does it say? The power of the tool. Okay. And I had to squint my eyes, even when I'm wearing glasses, just to see this. On a big screen as well. Like, if I'm on my phone, I can't even see this text, right? So we might as well just put a screenshot there from the video. So again, and I know, like, they don't want to have the full podcast thumbnail look similar to the clips, right? But there's a better way to do it. At least make the text visible, right? And this one is just like horrendous, to say the least. So let's talk about this video, I guess.
Will happen this year.
Let me go to the start. Go back here. Why 2026 is the year cybersecurity changes forever. Decent title. Like, it's not bad. But the thumbnail, the AI is that dyslexia? Let me say that again. AI is the hacker's dream weapon. Brother, what does that even mean? AI is the hacker's dream weapon. Like, you have to think about it to know what does it mean, right? It just says, like, for hackers, AI is the best weapon for them, right? But you see how much thinking I had to do just to understand. And it doesn't even match the title. Like, okay, AI is a weapon for hackers, right? But why 2026 is the year cybersecurity changes forever? So a better title. You could keep this title, okay. Obviously, like, I don't want to change the whole thing. I'll have to watch the full interview just to understand what they're talking about, to try and come up with a good title for it. But let's say it's about why 2026 is the year cybersecurity changes forever. I could go to the first 30 seconds, right?
This is the first year ever ever in all the years that I've done these predictions that a single element, a single aspect has dominated all four of those areas. And in this case, it's AI.
In terms of like, I would say practical advice, other than whenever a new model drops, every company should just live in fear all the time that this model can be the end of their business and there's nothing they can do about it.
Security is optional. Security is then a convenience versus embedded into the culture, embedded into the business processes, and embedded into the financial success of these enterprises.
There's a lot of, I think there's a common like mentality of like, hey, this whole AI thing, like, should we be doing this or should we be doing AI at all? And like, I think the answer to that is like, I don't think we have a choice, because if we don't, the bad actors will.
Even just to maintain our risk level, we need more money and resources because the attackers are getting better. They're using new tools. And AI is going to be one of those topics that will separate the wheat from the chaff. The CISOs that will survive versus the CISOs that will be replaced.
The intro is very long. And it doesn't match what the fucking title and thumbnail said. It's very vague. Like, they only started talking about hackers, I'll say, in like 50 seconds.
They're using new tools. We need more money and resources because the attackers are getting better. They're using new tools. And AI is going to be one of those.
So 50 seconds in, they mentioned the hackers. Well, they didn't even say hackers, they say attackers, which I understand. It's the same thing.
Topics.
So that doesn't match. I guess with the title, they are saying that they're implying to that there is changes, but
That will
they didn't say what those changes are.
separate the wheat from the chaff. The CISOs that will survive versus the CISOs that will be replaced.
What do you mean by that beyond, you know, your crypto locker that you can talk to now and it has a chat bot that can explain how to buy Bitcoins and why you should totally do this? Like, what is beyond that?
And you bring up a great point, because one of
What's going on here? Is the intro still going?
the strengths of AI,
All right, hello everyone. So today,
learn and adapt.
So 1 minute 20.
all right, hello everyone.
23, I guess.
So today we're gonna be talking.
And that's all just highlights from the full podcast. You gotta cut that down, buddy. I would say maximum 20 seconds. Just 20 seconds of highlights. And then go to the interview immediately. Because, like, I just went through 1 minute 25 seconds of just highlights, right? And then I had to go through
Be talking
another minute probably of him just introducing this guest.
to Matthew Rosenquist,
So I just lost 2 minutes of my life for introduction.
who's a longtime security strategist.
And I understand podcasts are meant to be, you just listen to it while you're doing your chores, while driving, whatever. But in this day and age, brother, our brains are like just flies, man. Like, if you don't grab my attention quick, I'm gone.
And a CISO best known for building and leading security capabilities in high scale.
So let's go back,
This is the
right?
first year ever in all the years that I've done these predictions that a single element, a single aspect has dominated all four of those areas. And in this case, it's AI.
In terms of like, I would say practical
Like, what areas, man?
advice, other than whenever a new model drops, every company should just live in fear all the time.
This is a good thing that could be done in the thumbnail. Companies are living in fear. Right? Every company is living, or every company is scared. Every company is living in fear. That could work with this title. Why 2026 is the year cybersecurity changes forever. And it's I mean, still it's 20 seconds in, but at least it confirms a click, right?
Time that this model can be the end of their business.
A lot of doing the bad actors.
Sources because it's
Or that you, like, what is the
So I was saying the best thing to do is change up the name, or at least add to it just cybersecurity, like dash cybersecurity or something, just for people to understand that this is a podcast about cybersecurity. Change the profile picture to the guests, like the two guests, which is these two. And then for the videos, this thumbnail could work. It's just not interesting enough to grab attention, right? Like I said before, I have to really think about what this text say to understand what the video about. Like, for example, here, AI broke the security playbook. Why should I care? And I know I'm not in the IT or cybersecurity niche, but still, I would assume that even people who are in that niche wouldn't care. It's just not, it doesn't grab any attention. It doesn't instill fear or excitement or whatever. It doesn't provoke an emotion. Because it's just like AI broke the security playbook. So. And then the security mistakes every scaling company makes. And how to fix them. Like, as you can see, the title doesn't even, it's too long. It's not even showing completely, so it's just like how to fix them. Is just say how to fix. It could work, but in a different scenario, it's like for example, this one. What's this title? Should study. I was the breach inside a 3 million runs. What the? You gotta bear with me here. I'm a little bit dyslexic. 3 million ransomware crisis. Every Cisco the hell? CISO, I don't know what does that mean. Should study. And this is their, I think, their most viewed video, right? Yeah. And I can guarantee why this video got more views than the other ones. Because it says, I was the breach. Understandable. Inside a 3 million crisis. I'm not even going to attempt to read this word again. But 3 million, I was a breach, pay the ransom, or stay down. Makes sense to me, right? I would click that. Again, these clips though, this is just a screen grab, I guess. They didn't even bother with the thumbnail for this. Which, sure. Again, with the thumbnails, you see how they're adding the name of the guest right here? But since I'm on a big screen, I can somewhat see it. I know this guy is Matthew Rosenquist, something. This one is Root Randolph Bar. But you get my point. If I can't even see it on a big screen, why even have it? Just remove it or make it bigger. The thing for thumbnails is you have to be able to understand what the video is about immediately. Like if I go to my homepage, which video I would click on? This sold 100 million. Interesting. Avoid this. Doesn't make any sense to me. AI voice. Interesting thumbnail. But I guess I'm not the target audience for this, so I wouldn't click. Let's just go through this and see which videos I would click on. Let's just go from the top, right? Ed Lawrence. I know Ed Lawrence. I'm a fan. So I'll click on this. I actually watched this video. This, obviously, I'll say most people have watched this. R.I.P. my guy, Paul Harrell. Which is, you know, just... the title said it, right? I'm dead. The guy's dead. Interesting. People, 23 million people clicked on it, right? So... you see it from the, I guess, my algorithm. Most of the thumbnails are very simple. It's just all about clear messaging and showing what the video is about. I guess this is because I clicked on that video. Which one there is? I'm gonna get a bunch of them right. Anyways. Your career is about to skyrocket. I see. It's like similar style to this. Just playing on the same emotion. Like... well, I wouldn't say this, but similar style to this. So just playing on that emotion of like, you're gonna be a millionaire, you're gonna be successful, you're gonna be whatever. So yeah. Sonny Lenarduzzi, obviously he is an OG in the game. So I would click on this. And if you have a job, start a YouTube channel. I guess, yeah. But I already started a YouTube channel, so... but it would be interesting to see what she had to say. Shorts lie. I guess because I'm not a really a big fan of shorts, right? Even short form, like I'm not really a big fan of it. It just creates more headache because you will get leads, you will get famous, you will get views, you can make money, whatever. It's just a hassle, a big hassle to me. Because like the leads that you get from there is very, very low quality. How I see people coming from shorts, right? Converting from shorts is the people who want free shit. So when you try to sell them a high ticket offer, they'll just haggle you. So I'd rather stay away from those. So yeah, okay, Dan Martell, 59 seconds. Why not 69 seconds, huh? Yeah, I guess a minute. Why not? If I'm bored, if I want to delete my fear of starting, I guess I'll watch it. YouTube for business is hard if you follow creator. That's something I agree with. I actually say in my videos. When most advice on YouTube is about, you know, creator advice, meaning chasing views, likes, subscribers, and monetization and stuff like that. This, I think I've seen this video before. I don't remember, but yeah, this is a very interesting video. It's actually very funny. And the thing that's interesting about it, right? Day 1, 3 views. Year 2, 8 views. So we'd be like, the fuck? It's been 2 years. And you got 5 more views, right? So you see how interesting this video would be. And I mean, the views prove it, right? Like 900K views a year ago, which I feel like this is almost years ago now. 90% will fail. 90% of new content creators fail. Here's why. I guess if I'm more into content, like not the educational business side, but gaming, vlogging, stuff like that, lifestyle, I would click on this video. Now, George Blackman. I don't know why I said it this way, but you're reading this wrong. His videos are actually very informative. I like his style. I like how he presents his videos. Because obviously he's the script writing king. So it's very interesting. Thai YouTube thumbnail tutorial. I wouldn't watch it personally, but I would say how to make thumbnails for YouTube videos. This video is obviously an evergreen video, so this 1K views, like give it a couple years and it would be like around 100K or something. Because I feel like by the end of 2026, a lot of people would start YouTube channels. I feel like this wave of like people, like a bunch of people starting YouTube is getting bigger and bigger each year, especially because of AI. So yeah. I don't know what else would we talk about, you know? I feel like how long have I been going for, huh? I'm so new to this shit. I don't even know. Like 47 minutes. I feel like that's good. That's a good stream, right? I mean, it's not my typical style of videos, but that's just how this is how I think. It's very random. It's very rambly. That's why I prefer to script my videos. Because if I just ramble, I'm not gonna finish my fucking thought. That's the reality of it. And I'm a little bit dyslexic, so which makes it even harder to script videos and read the script, right? But we'll push through, we'll push through. So let's just go for direction for the channel, right? For anyone that cares, right? It's just me fucking talking to myself. So let's go through it. Where's my fucking channel? Here. So, as you can see, I haven't posted in a while. And I've been pretty consistent. But I feel like this type of content is actually like I enjoy. But I just want something different, you know? That's why I'm trying this live stream thing. To see if I can keep providing value while doing these type of live streams, right? And eventually, like, I could hang out with people live, right? Obviously now no one's watching, but if there's some people in chat, it would be an interesting concept, right? To see people's channels, give them an audit live, right? just like this channel here. By the way, anything I said about this channel, I don't mean anything bad, just to let you know. It's just how I think and what I think. So, yeah. Don't take it personally. Just, you'll probably not even watch it, but just gotta say what gotta say. But yeah, just to recap, Alchemy Healing, start a freaking offer. You're gonna make a shit ton of money. I promise you. And then full metal packet. Separate the clips from the podcast. We didn't even go through shorts, right? I mean, shorts, like I said, I don't like shorts. I don't like short form content. I consume it, but I don't like it for a business, the business side of things, right? It's just a big hassle. So I'd rather avoid it. But yeah, thumbnails, titles, make sure they are both like working together, and start your videos.
I've read a bunch of your previous predictions, over the years.
Start your videos with what the title and thumbnail said. So at least try to match these highlights to what the title and thumbnail says. And yeah, drop the name here. Either just make it bigger and put it under this text here, which would be even more distracting. So I would say just drop it, right? Because the reality of it, no one really cares. No one cares about names, even with my own client. Like having the name of the person, unless it's a famous person, right? If you have like a Mr. Beast or I don't know, Mark Zuckerberg or something like that, then yeah, definitely put the name there. But most of us wouldn't care about the name of this person, at least in the thumbnail. So yeah, I'm just gonna end this here and maybe do another live tomorrow. I quite enjoy, because I would have done this even without going live. I just like to go on YouTube and just look at random channels and just analyze it. That's what I like to do. That's, I guess, my hobby. You know what? Since we're here, I'm gonna save this channel. Let's subscribe to it so I know. And then we're gonna do this tomorrow. Same time. Just see what this channel about, how we can improve it. And if they watch it in the future, we'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here. See ya. Peace.